finally come to the assassin skills. Well, she's also considered to be incomplete just like Druid, but her skills are much better designed, even those weak ones. Their problems are not because of skill logic, but some critical flaws. Removing the flaws would bring you what they should be like. I moved Psychic Armor to initial skill. Damage and other functions increased by character level and energy stat. This skill is completely useless in the skill tree, but should be kept as a free initial one. Fire Blast added physical damage equal to fire. Exploding delay after landing increased to 5 minutes, but explodes at once when colliding, so it now could be used as a landmine. Fire Traps and Death Sentry are no longer counted as unique monsters. Traps now must be deployed next to you with S3 animation. No more ranged deploying. Wake of Fire has its NHD removed, greatly increased damage. Fire Blast would synergy 1 extra shot per 3 levels. Reasonably decreased sensing and missile range. Beware, traps now have collide size, so they would block units, even yourself. Just like Sorceress's Inferno, Wake of Inferno also had fake grinding turn true and ignores resist of demon creatures. Sensing range enlarged. Shockwave had cooldown and NHD removed. Damage behavior changed to ground fire logic, but DPS is same as vanilla. Being ground fire means damage of multiple layers can stack. Charged Bolt Sentry can have 1 extra shot per 3 skill levels itself. Added Shockwave as a damage synergy skill and greatly increased damage, but reasonably decreased sensing and missile range. Death Sentry switched synergy skill Lightning Sentry to Fire Blast. Missile Overlay changed to Red Lightning, added physical damage equal to lightning. Blade Sentinel has its NHD reduced to 4 frames, cooldown removed, no longer considered as traps, endless summoning amounts. Skill physical damage would be enhanced by non-weapon damage % bonus. Can fly across rivers or through bars. Can trigger most effects except CTC skills or HP/MP stealing. Blade Fury now inherits 100% weapon damage. Blizzard Abandoned feature retrieved. The blade would now split into 5 smaller ones on hit, and the smaller blades would further split into 3 even smaller ones on later hit. Damage of splitted ones would be half of their mother blades and cannot trigger CTCs. Skill physical damage would be enhanced by non-weapon damage % bonus. Blade Shield had its cost and state overlay fulfilled. Available when shapeshifting. Two-handed weapons won't half the damage. Damaging rate up to 5 frames. Defense % bonus added. Can trigger CTCs or other effects. Skill damage could be enhanced by non-weapon damage % bonuses. The vanilla bug that interrupts Dragon Talon and Dragon Tail fixed. Burst of Speed, Fade, and Venom are all available when shapeshifting. And Venom has its casting overlay fulfilled, greatly increased poison damage, and bypassed demon creatures' resistance. Poison duration reduced to 5 frames. Shadow Warrior could be summoned behind walls, inherit your Crush Blow, Open Wounds, and double damage stats. After skill level 40, would equip unique armors and trinkets. Shadow Master can't be summoned behind walls anymore, can deploy traps that would not conflict with the players. No longer using Mind Blast. Tactical Acrobat replaced Psychic Hammer's position. It's a swift rolling action, making the assassin rush into or escape from battle easier. Knockback and stuns enemy if hits. Can move through monsters. Very useful when you're blocked by traps you mistakenly placed. Cloak of Shadows has its animation changed to S3, available when shapeshifting. Crash bug fixed. Hard-coded cooldown bypassed and removed. Now you can cast it freely. I did lots of modifications to remove the flaws of martial art skills. Now they are almost perfect. What I did to the elemental charged up skills in the year 2012 is a miracle. Only art brains can figure out this idea, never the STEM brains, even in their afterlife. I moved their last 2 charges forward and brought the matched charge of Phoenix Strike to their 3rd charge, then balanced the damage. And Phoenix Strike turned to a passive skill that increases damage of elemental charged skills. This design definitely made all 3 elemental charge-up skills useful, and completely solved Phoenix Strike's vanilla pain, too difficult to control. I also changed the overlay of elemental charge-up skills missiles with those in Blizzard Abandoned database. Much cooler. Furthermore, elemental charge-up skills now correctly receive elemental mastery stats, and fix the missing hit problems of elemental charge-up skills, such as replacing Blade of Ice's freezing function with an ice pull on ground using ground fire damage logic. Other changes including I greatly increased attack rating related stats to charge up skills, increased the damage bonus of Tiger Strike. All final strikes are now uninterruptible. Attack rating bonuses switch to be scaled with character level instead of skill level. Kick damage's strength dexterity bonus changed from strength 120% only to 90% each. Now comes the most important one. Spending 12 skill points on Cobra Strike would make all of your physical melee combat skills ignore target resists, which would make Dragon Tail always have a full value basic damage for further calculations. For Dragon Tail, attack speed penalty removed, and fire damage radius randomly changed between vanilla and double. Last one, Dragonflight with cooldown removed and lowering mana cost per skill level would be just perfect.